All right, 2 more minutes and get started. Hello, Alika.
Hey, Mrs. Tyler.
Okay, so where are we at? Let me stop all this. Hold on 1 second. I gotta stop the beat. There we go. I got a keyboard that has a play button and a pause button. You just hit that instead of having to find it. Weird. I can see the top part of my body and the lower part of my body from the kid. I'm cut in half. Um,
Mr. Tyler, I got my razor pen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it working?
I'm finna set it up.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna need that. You're gonna need that today. So 5 p.m. today is when I'm finalizing grades. You'll see some scores go up or go down. It's based upon if you check your scores recently in NSB. You notice I made some adjustments based upon all of your participation points and all the videos I've reviewed. Now, when I get done at the end of each day, I try to save some time at the end of the night to review, what you guys did, who got points. And this is also in case parents want to know, well, what has my child been doing in class, right? So we, record it for self-reflection of the teacher in case, they might have questions on what occurred. But those points have been added so far. So if you're like, why did it jump up? Well, okay, I put 50 points here, 50 points there. All the times like 50 points, 20 points, and I'm giving you opportunities to speak, read the chat. Those are being entered now. All right, now I don't get too far off on the follow structure because we got a few things to cover before we get into what we got to do today. Of course, our norms. There's 10 of them all together. There's 2 of you guys. So, Alika, can you read the 5 basic norms?
I don't see him, but no one has the right to hurt
Oh,
another.
I'm sorry. I can help you.
Education
That's
and
my
accept.
fault.
I know about hard.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the class are sacred. We will never behave in a way that discourages ourselves, our school, our family. An excel student always act with integrity. We take pride in the Excel Academy of Southwest.
Thank you, Alika. All right. So now, Mr. Carson, are you there? Are you able to speak? No. Yes, maybe so. Okay, I think he might still be driving or something. He'll come back when he can. All right, so I'll read those. The 5 academic norms. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are okay. He just turned his camera on. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors. Now, of course, it's the same spiel for me. Go to GGI. I keep saying this. There's opportunities. I think I nominated like at least 6 or 7 students for Code Nation. We talked about that a week ago or last Thursday, I think. That's an opportunity for you all to probably make $100,000 a year. I keep saying it because it's like I'm so jealous of you. Like, man, I wish I was in school and I had that opportunity. Okay, Melody. I got to go back into attendance. She's arrived.
Mr. Tyler,
Yes.
I'm not working no more. I'm gonna do the coding.
You gonna do the Code Nation or what are you gonna do?
Huh?
Did you apply for it?
Yeah, I apply. I've been signed up for it. I signed up the
Okay,
first.
I finna say that deadline was February 1st. That's why I'm worried. Like, okay, did you apply though? Okay.
Applied the
Well, I'm
first.
happy for you. Take it serious. It can really help you out, Miss Vernon. What was I saying? I was talking about GGI. I was doing attendance. I'm happy somebody is taking advantage of it. But go to GGI. Even that event I was talking about for 3 days, and then I just had staff help me out. Mr. Oberdak was real key, and they just calling y'all to get it done. Because even if you give me trouble in class, you still should go through the opportunity to learn how to become better and even make some money along the way. Student referral contest. We're always looking to expand our program and help out more of the Inglewood community or students you may know coming from different neighborhoods. Uh, we have a lot of unique programs. We're still Camelot Umbrella School, but get other Camelots, but some of our programs are very unique. So refer someone and you could possibly end up with a PlayStation 5. Second place is $200 gift cards, so on and so forth. But come to GGI to find out about how to actually probably get into this contest, right? All right. So first thing up to bat is computer science, right? So Russ, did you have something you want to say? I heard you come in and out.
Oh no, I was about to say because I didn't want to interrupt you, but
Go
I
ahead.
was about to say they refer somebody now that's $50. They can get $50 just for referring one person right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a little bit of.
No, I appreciate that. Like y'all should take advantage of these things. I wish I was a student. The PlayStation 5. The reason I don't have one is because I got rent and bills to pay and child support. If I could earn that, like being one of y'all, I'd been to it. So where is this at? I wanted Melody. Can you read what's on the blackboard there? Are you there, Melody?
MIT Scratch and Microsoft make code projects. Make code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionally will be limited.
Hmm.
Um, An actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the
Yeah.
Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email at mtyler@camelotforkids.org.
Okay. So thank you. That is 40 points for Miss Terry. But more especially, what she just read is like what I've been screaming this to you all for days. Like what 13, 19 weeks we've been here. Do not use your cell phone. I keep saying it to you guys, but y'all still come on my class. I'm on my phone. Even though I gave you a whole computer. Some of y'all just want to reach through and be like, come on, man, stop playing. So look, take care of your kids. We don't have an unlimited supply, but that's why you have them. So you can do computer science and hopefully eventually someday, if you stick with it, make up to $100,000 a year in 3 years. Are you serious? Let me go to the next one. Me trying to get ready for quarter three and make sure all of the comments that staff give me, behavioral, and we have walk-ins, uniformity. We have to cover our objective at least 3 times. We're going to try to make sure it's done in this class. I have not done it this much in this class, but I've done it in other classes. So for about, I want to say 40 points, let me come to someone else who hasn't spoken in a while. Carson, are you ready to speak? Or are you still doing something else? Okay, so much for cold calling on him. Alika, what about you? Can you read what's on the screen there in that gray area?
And what grade?
Yeah, it says today's objective. You see it?
Today is objective students be able to utilize Chapter 5 to Raspberry Pi beginnings to guide the complete project one turtle snowflake and two scary point.
Keep going.
Class time of the day is variable. The word of the day is beverage.
Barrage.
Barrage.
Barrage. There you go. All right, 40 points. So now we're gonna try to revisit this. There'll be opportunity for someone else to say it again twice more because the goal every day, and you can remind me if I forget. Mr. Tyler, we didn't say our objective. You know, and I'm supposed to make sure we go over it 3 times, right? So second time around, if they give you a couple of minutes to work on this, you will have an opportunity somebody else to say it for 40 points. This is an attempt to get any points recovered. So I'm looking for maximum participation between today and tomorrow. Yes, I'm closing my grade book tonight, but technically I have to give you guys until tomorrow because that's the rest of the teachers are telling me to finish up everything. But do not push your luck on that because I really want to be done with this at 5 p.m. tonight. Um, Let me come out of this slide deck. I did want to mention one thing about the slide deck that nobody's taking advantage of. A lot of you guys and gals be reaching out to me on Edsby and saying, I can't find the video. I can't. Okay. All right. Even though it's in your library section and I get it. I get it. So I made these with the intention of giving you a little bit of ease in finding things about classes. Now, all classes are included in this slide deck. So the last slide, if you pay attention, all you got to do is if you have access, and you guys have access to every video, you click on myself sitting on the couch by the fire. I wish I had a fireplace, but I got, regular electric and heat. So you click on me sitting here chewing on an apple, and it takes you to this very last slide that I usually leave up for 24 hours, and it consists of videos of previous classes. So, you go to the particular class of your choice, right, that you have with me, and you can review a YouTube link of that video. Now, I've been doing this daily, but I'm watching the views, and now you guys are reviewing it. And not everybody's taking advantage of this. They review it after I send them the link again. So just know that's in there for you. In fact, I'll make sure I put the link in the chat right now so you'll have it. see. So then this is another opportunity, and then we're gonna set a timer, but I want to grab this link for you all. And this, if you have just this link and you bookmark it, it changes daily when I do it. So you just need the link once and then go back to it. You'll see it'll update the next day. And that's because it's a new class and probably a new objective, a new word of the day. You'll see those things. Let me grab this for you and put this in the chat. Now, next part is, where do you put these assignments for today? That was the objective. Well, where am I explaining the objective at far as EDSB? You'll see here, project 5, projects 1 and 2. No, project chapter 5, I'm sorry. Projects 1 and 2. So let me grab this and someone will be able to read that for some points. I want to say it's around 45 points, but these are in-class participation points. So the second part didn't pop up. So this is the first part. And then the second part to get the rest of the points is this. All right. Gotta love that character limit in the chat. All right. So whoever had to lean on? I think it's Melody. It's her turn. Melody, can you read what's in the chat there? I think Alika read the last one. Melody. She stepped away. All right. Let's see here. Mr. Carson, are you available to speak? Or are you still in motion? Looks like he's in motion. All right. Well, Alika, can you read it then?
It's in the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello to all STEM majors. Please review all the recordings of the prior classes and any notes you have collected throughout the week. In order to be successful in completing these projects, especially review your guide, the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guidebook to locate all the necessary steps to gain minimal credit on
Max.
these maximum credit
It's okay.
on these projects. Complete project 1, turn the snowflake located on page 202. I mean 102.
Well, okay. Y'all for the same girl. Stop playing. Slow down. Go ahead.
Project 2, scary spot, the difference. I locate page 109. Wish all you great luck and skills, Zan.
All right. Great.
You're getting all the points today, Tyler.
I know she's maximizing. That's 80 so far. So that's close to the due now score being recovered. Let me go ahead and note that. She's really participating. All right. And she about to try to get that $100,000 too, I hope. Let's see here. Where is
pay them bills? She gonna pay them bills.
You think I'm playing? I'll be calling on some of them. I need 5 stacks of Alika. Only 5 bands.
We ain't trying to hear she ain't got it.
Right. I'm the one that hooked you up.
I'm not stingy with money. If I got it, I can say that.
You stingy with money?
No, I'm not.
She gonna say it to my face.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you not? Okay.
No.
Okay, that's good to know. So you're generous. All right. I wanted to make sure I added her points right now because she did awesome. Okay. So now she read that, and I'm gonna go back and do one of these because you improved. I don't know if you know, but you improved. You're getting closer. You just got to do some more of the labs. Okay. Now let me come over here. And Carson left. Uh-oh. I hope he's coming back. I was gonna say, what's going on with you, man? But he's not back. Probably he's getting out the car, getting in the house or something. I know him. All right, so I think we covered everything. I want to give you time to work on it. Now, at most, see, it's 9:20. I want to give you at most 10 minutes and do a share out. If at that time you don't have a Python file to share with me, I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes to work on it. Please understand today is, I mean, these are the last days of the quarter. So try to get as much done now. Don't daydream. Don't, miss your opportunity. But we're literally, I think all the report card icons are popping up for teachers. And this is not just me. All the teachers see this. They have to click on report card and start putting in comments. So that's where we're at now. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be working when y'all should be working too. So do yourself a favor and just make sure you have a decent score at the end. Like I hate doing catch up, but this is where we're at. So I'm gonna put on some calming music. Rush, I was trying to tell you yesterday, the only issue with playing music with class is that it doesn't allow you to monetize anything. I'm not trying to get any money off of this, but I was just like, wow, okay. Because it immediately came back with copyright claim. I'm like, dang.
Do that just for playing it on Google Meet?
No, well, because it's a recording, it's a copyright claim. So it doesn't hurt anything. It's just
it's just the principle, yeah.
Well, not only that, it's just, I was just letting you know it's funny that is an immediate copyright claim. And it's supposed to be Fair Use Act.
Yeah.
It's kind of tricky. I'll talk to you about it later.
Right.
There's this clock at. Okay, I want to stop sharing. That's how I did that last time. And because I like the idea actually. It's one of the reasons why I want to be back in the building, because students could listen to the music, we could work. Welcome to class, Mr. Keefe. Okay. All right. Where's his name at? There it is. Okay, so you got your kit, right, Mr. Keefe?
Yeah.
Okay, so all we're doing is let me put it in chat again what we're doing, but it's also in Edsby. Let me grab this. I got to do it in 2 sections if I remember. So we're still trying to finish up this first one. You got to send me the files for it when you do. And then the next one is project 2. So both of these are kind of like due today if you can get it done using your kit. There's also links to each project. You can choose to use the links, or you can use your book, which is the book that came with the kit. This one. Okay.
All right.
So get started. I was giving everybody about 10 minutes, and then we're going to figure out who did what so I can start entering some better scores.
All right.
Let's see, I got to go turn my microphone off.
Mr. Tyler,
Yes, sir.
what we doing?
Are you in Edsby?
Not yet.
Okay, get to Edsby, and we're looking at project chapter 5. You can use the links in there or your book.
All right.
Okay.
Mr. Tyler, we got a problem.
And what problem is that?
My raspberry not coming on.
Ooh, what'd you do?
I don't know. I feel like no. I think I was being too careless with it. Well, I think that I'm missing a cord because yeah, I think I'm missing the cord.
So what chord are you missing though?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out because like all the cords that's connected to the to the keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
it's like they all supposed to be right there, but it's a cord missing for my tablet for the
To power it up.
raspberry thing.
Mm.
You said what?
You said to power it up.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, you got two options. You can find out where you do with it and try to get it working, or you're gonna have to get your kit replaced. Um, I'm not sure as it's one of the two. And then when you replace it, you got to replace all the parts and start over with your install. So try to find it because that's the only fix.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully you get something done before not quarter, but we got period 3 again. Where I see you. So hopefully we get something accomplished today. All right. That reminds me, it is 9:32. Oh, how's everybody coming? I'm looking at the clock I set for you guys. It's about maybe a minute left before I was gonna check on you anyway. Um, did everybody find in the book where the assignment was? There's two places you can go. You can go in the book, or you can click on the link and do this activity. Now you have to do the activity on your kit. And you have to have your kit on because you can't access Thani from your cell phone or your regular computer. It's on this supercomputer called Raspberry Pi. So just to recap and make sure you know where to go. Both projects, if I'm not mistaken, Chapter 5 is about Thani Python IDE. So if you come here to your kit, it should be on. Let me share my screen. You can't share this one, so you got to stop sharing, Michael. And then do entire screen. Hush, hush, hush. All right, now let me do this. So this is again, in chapter 5, they show you what Thani is, but you're working on what is called the Python editor. And that's Thani. You go up here to, this is basically my Raspberry Pi. So if I just, so you're not confused, minimize everything. This is my desktop, right? This is what you would normally see, minus all the files. You see, I've been testing stuff for you guys in advance to make sure it works. You're going to come up here to the Raspberry programming and then come all the way down to Thani Python IDE. All right, that'll start this program here. Now, I got a few files already loaded in there because I was testing things out for some other students last night. But what I'm saying is you want to either use, if you look on that, I think it's page 96 or something, this is the shell. You type in some commands to test out what they do. And this is the script area. And this up here is called the toolbar. This is all explained.
Mr. Tyler.
Yes.
Okay, I got a question. So later, if I need help with my Raspberry Pi, can I reach out to you?
Yeah, you can reach out to me later on. Yeah. You just gotta make sure it's right after fifth period, which is 3:40. Okay. So after 3:40, I'll have a little time left over to help you out. Or anybody that wants to come to that session. What was I saying? Oh, and Alika, make sure you just reach out to me on SB so I can remind myself to tell you which room to come to for that help. What was I saying? So this is Thani Python Editor. We've been covering this for about 3 weeks now since we got off of a winter break and we got the kits. So basically you make sure you open this up and you do what the book is telling you to do or the links is telling you to do. You got to enter each command. So, you start with line 1, you type in that command, you hit enter, and then you go to the next line, they tell you to type. You type that in, hit enter. If you did everything correctly and you run the program, you should see some type of result as what the book describes. One thing, one is supposed to represent a turtle snowflake. The other one is, it looks like it's doing a measurement to see where the most refined point is or something like that. Okay, now I got to cover the objective one more time and give you a little more time to work on it. So there's another opportunity for points. Am I sharing? Yeah, I am sharing. Where's that thing at? This is that slide deck I wanted. Get rid of that. And go from here. So now if I come to this is it. No, that's not it. It was here. So CS for all, boom. Okay, so who is next? Alika's been reading. Let's see if we can get somebody else some points. Carson, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you read what's on the gray box there?
Read where?
See what's in that gray box? It starts with today's objective.
Today's
All the way down.
objective. Students will be able to utilize Chapter 5 of the Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide to complete Project 1, Turtle Snowflake, and 2, Scary Point. Classroom term of the day is variable. Word of the day is barrage.
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 Yeah. If you play video games, I think Wolverine has what's called Berserker Barrage, and he just comes out with his things. This is a barrage. Bombardment. Anyway, so that's about 40 points for that gentleman. There'll be one more opportunity for us to read it before class is over with. I do want to remind everybody the classroom term of the day and word of the day is worth some points if you could include it in your programming, meaning you print it out so it's displayed in the shell scripting. So if I run your program and I go through and test it and I see the word of the day and its definitions and the term of the day its definitions displayed in your coding somewhere, it's 25 points. Now we talked about how to do that. If you're not sure how to do that, I would go to your book and look up in the Thani programming, way in the beginning of the chapter, how to make messages display. Okay, but you got to use your book to do it. I don't think that's in the links. You can find the exact link to do it, but the book shows you at the beginning of chapter 5 what to do to get that in there. And that's 25 points towards the exit slip if you can make that happen. We come out of this. All right, so it is 9:37. I want to give you 10 more minutes to work on it. Use the links, use the book. When this last 10 minutes is up, after we do our objective and word of the day and stuff again, I'm going to be asking people to send me through ESB, and that link and the file you're looking for when you do these projects is this. That was another question students asked. So when you get done editing this particular file that the book is telling you to do, name it, right? Your last name, but what it is. So for instance, the first project would be Turtle, or you can put Snowflake. I understand which one it is because it's the same project. So you can put Turtle and then last name. So mine's will be Turtle Tyler, right? And it'll be .py at the end for Python file. I'm talking about these files you create when you do it. So to create a new file, when you start your project, just hit this plus sign. It's the toolbar. And it says Untitled. Now, in the end, you can change the name in your file manager. But right now, just work on getting the scripts in there and making it run. Don't forget to add somewhere in there a print display. I kind of gave it away, but print out somehow, right, of the exit slips and what the words are as far as definitions. Okay, so I think I've said enough. I'm going to establish another clock over here. Put back on some tunes. So 10 minutes. That'll bring us to 9:49.
Yes, we doing project 1 and 2.
Yes.
We not doing the little coding that's within Thani.
You mean the beginning of the chapter?
Yeah.
No, that was lab 1. To be honest with you, sir. In Code Next.
Okay.
Yeah, you already did lab 1. Slow down. Go to project 1 and project 2. You make more work for yourself. Okay. but to answer your question better, that's the part where you might want to like read up on if you don't know how to put the exit slip in there. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first finish projects up and then put those terms in there using what they show you how to do. Okay, so I started the clock. Then I'm going to do this. Hello, Eli. All right. Okay. I marked him present. Yeah, Eli, everybody's still just working on project 1 and 2 and finishing it up. That's all they're doing today. Okay.
Okay.
All right. lost Mr. Keith. Okay, so we're towards the end of class. I want to stop this and change screens. I gotta learn to stop that before I stop it. It just releases the sound. It doesn't matter if I stop it. Okay, now I'm gonna move this out of my way, and I want to share it again this way. If it was doing Zoom, it would be easier because I could just have the whole thing output sound. But this you got toggle tabs. All right, so let me see here. This is my VNC viewer, right? And I wanted to go over the objective one more time. All right, so where are we at? I think it was Eli. You just got here. Can you read what the gray board says there? Trying to boost your points up some. Mr. Curtis, are you present?
I'm here.
Can you read with the objective there and everything down?
Yeah.
Right.
Today's objective. Student will be able to utilize Chapter 5 of Raspberry Pi Beginner Guide to complete Project 1, Turtle, Snowflake, and 2, Scary Point. Classroom term of the day is variable. Word of the day is bargain.
Barrage. You keep mentioning that word. That's cool, man. All right, 40 points. So look, everybody, it is 9:51. We're coming towards the end of class. I did want to point out one big thing before we get ready to dismiss. If you have not completed quiz 8, take a look at what it's counted as. Like, don't hurt yourself towards the end. It's real easy. You get your book and you take care of that part. Now, if you don't want to do the questions in there, you can do. And I want you to see this. I'm in the right class. You'll see here. What does this say here? It says final exam, not quiz, right? So I wanted to point that out. Make sure because you got 2 ways to do this final exam, right? I already explained it to you yesterday, but it's your last warning because I got to start putting zeros in. And I put some zeros in and people were like getting almost a C or a B. And when I put this grade in for this quiz 8, it dropped down 2 levels. So listen, you got 2 days to read your book and get this quiz 8 done, or you can watch the video. It's about an hour long of our class in computer science. And that's with Code Nation. And you just write a report based upon those 3 questions. Why computer science is important? I think it's essential. But, it's unfair because I'm an engineer. Who is Code Nation? There was a young lady on there that was discussing all the opportunities, including how you can make up to $100,000 a year in 3 years, right? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. How would you be able to take advantage of this opportunity? She talked about what type of things you'll be doing. Like, I think website design, that was one that, you guys could learn to sell products if you want it from home. Probably robotics, artificial intelligence, the list goes on. So take advantage of those things. Only thing is this application it ended February 1st, which was 2 days ago. So, but if we have other opportunities, you need to be in Townhouse. Townhouse GGI to even hear about them and take advantage of them. And don't wait till the last minute because your application, if it's at the bottom of the list, it probably won't be seen, right? So don't waste no time. It's 9:53. I'm off my soapbox, and you guys have any questions about what's due? Because February 4th is a hard deadline. Tonight you'll start to see a lot of grades drop. Don't panic, but don't wait till after February 4th. I'll tell you that much. The line in the sand is drawn. So, any questions for me though? I see Eli, your microphone went on and off. Is that
Yeah, so I got a question. So like how we had to do that quiz that day, but I don't think that was 8. I think it was like 4 or 7, but it was like last Friday. But you know how you gave us the option to do that quiz or either write that 2-page paragraph about that video we watched?
2-page paper, sir. Yes, 2 pages of paragraphs. But yeah, you have that option still on the table, right? And that is your final exam alternative, if you understand what I mean. So you do those 30 questions, and if you don't feel like writing the 2 pages, You choose, and you're just doing pretty much answering those 3 questions in 2 pages about what she talked about for Code Nation.
Right, bro. Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you how you want to. But I am telling you, tomorrow is February 4th. Y'all, I see it coming. It happens every quarter. What can I do? I'm gonna look at you sideways. I'm even gonna act like I didn't hear your question. Like, are you serious? I want you to watch yesterday's video. Is what I'm gonna tell you.
So
So
did you get my document that I turned in?
I could check though.
Oh
But
yeah,
let
I
me
had
get
turned in. I had did the 2 page one.
okay. Well, did you put it into the quiz 8? Can you do that?
Yeah, I put it because
Okay.
remember how you told me it wasn't uploaded at first? I had seen it uploaded like later on that day.
Okay. I'll check. Um, Carson, your microphone turned on. What's wrong?
Yeah, I'm confused.
About?
So it says in this coding, it's saying create a loop and go back by adding this line to line 3. But I'm not sure if I'm just deleting this and then putting this right there where line 3 is.
Well, it said adding to it, right?
Yeah.
So that means you got to find out how to incorporate those two, not delete one and replace it with the other. It said add it to somehow. So what you could do is see what happens when you put it on the line right after the one you're about to delete and see if it works. And if not, try it out. I don't want to give away the answer though. You're very close, but don't delete it yet till you see what it does. Okay. So put it right afterwards. Uh, Any other questions? It's 9:56. I want y'all to be prepared for next period. Again, come to GGI. There's lots of opportunities. And it'd be so feeling so bad for y'all because the staff really said something. Be really, really bending over backwards and busting their butts. That's what I really want to say a different way to get you these opportunities, even myself. Because it's like get your best foot forward. Melody, are you with us? Alika, are you there?
Yeah.
There she is. Okay. Alika? It's probably going to take care of the baby. All right. So everybody is pretty much dismissed. It's 9:57. Get to your next period. Be on time. You got 10:10 of your next period. So use time to stretch your legs, move around. I don't know what you drink. If it's coffee, like me, fine. Some of y'all are adults. Get you some water. Stretch. And you made it through first period. You got to get to your next period now. Whatever it is. Some people just want to hang out with me, I see. ladies and gentlemen, need you to get to your next periods. Oh, I know Google. Olika, Carson, they need to get to your next periods. Classroom is over. Please head to your next period. All right, I see they're leaving out. Okay, let's get this shut down.